Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. Got another set here from the Shot Future Nights series, and this is the Hachette. It's kind of like a missile shaped barrel. Looks rather nice actually. So let's check them out. So I'm reviewing the 24 gram version, the 90% tungsten. They're also in 23 and 26 gram in steel tip, 20 and 22 gram in soft tip, and retail for £62.95. So again, as per usual, it comes in this slimline cardboard packaging and some nice graphical artwork on the box and a little bit of info there about the dart. And inside you've got the foam inlay holding everything in place, and it comes supplied with the tow in between carbon stems and the Hachette small standard flights. Dart's fitted with a black quarter point. It's a rear weighted missile style shape. Although it's probably going to be best for maybe rear grippers in terms of the balance, it still might work for some mid to front grippers, and it's got quite a nice grippy section there. And the chunky part, which is probably going to be where quite a lot of people would grip for the balance, I think, is a standard ring and groove grip. But then if you're gripping right at the end of the barrel, you got another grippy section there, so there's probably some grip no matter where you're holding the dart. But like I say, it's probably going to be best for people who are gripping towards the rear because of the balance, but a lot depends on how you throw the dart as well, as much as where you hold it. It's got a nice bronzy coloured coating on and rather pleasing shape to the dart overall, I think, and fitted with the tow in between carbon stems and another nicely designed set of flights for the Future Nights Hachette. So you've got a little bit of shark grip on the taper there, quite a shallow grip though, so it's not massively grippy. And then you got kind of a pyramidal style shark grip with lateral cuts, so get quite a bit more grip there. And I think it's also because it's got some deep grooves in between each section. And as you move towards the kind of like rear part, you've got a standard ring and groove grip, but again the slightly angled rings and fairly deep curved grooves, so you get a little bit of edginess off the rings there. And then on the rear section, it mirrors the front and tapers towards the rear, and a very small smooth taper on the end of the barrel. So there you go, that's the super close look at the Future Nights Hachette darts. The dart's fitted with a black coat 30mm point. You've got that tapered front section which has got a mix of smooth sections and some kind of flattish shark rings. That's 7.3mm, and then you've got the section with the shark grip in pairs, and that's got quite a deep lateral cut through the middle of them. That's 18.5mm, and then you've got some angled shark style rings, 10mm, and then another section that mirrors the front taper, 10mm, but this time tapering to the rear. Small smooth section on the end, 3.2mm. Length is 49mm, widest is 7.7mm. 24.08 grams and 24.08 grams again, and 24.08, so perfectly matched weighted, and full setup 25.62 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. So that tapered front section is probably the grippiest at 8. Let's give them a throw and see how they go. Well, that first one went rather nice. The other two were a little bit squiffy, but like I say, I'm not always a fan of holding a taper, but you're getting a nice bit of grip from this one. Oh, treble 5 champion. Overall, it's flying quite smooth as well. I wouldn't normally say this is a dart for a front gripper, but I have noticed a few times when I've tried this shape, it does fly quite smooth, so maybe it's a barrel shape that I should practice a little bit more with, but I think it's just down to the thin tapers that I don't always feel that comfy with. But if you are a front gripper and you're happy with the taper, then it may be worth a look. I'll try the chunky section now, so I'm going to be fully on those kind of angled rings. But again, it seems to be going through the air smooth, so that definitely feels the sweet spot for the balance as well. I was kind of expecting that. If that's your natural grip, then you'll probably like the balance, but strangely that section's less grippy than the other parts, and yet it looks like it's the sweet spot. But I guess it depends whether you like more or less grip. It's still got a good level of grip though. Oh yeah, you finally got a treble. Oh, got another one there. I think I almost got the hang of it then. But yeah, that feels rather nice balance, that. So I suppose it's towards the ray, but not fully at the ray, but definitely past the mid part. So if that's your natural grip position, then yeah, certainly worth a try. I'll try fully on the ray section there where it tapers, but again, you've got a good level of grip on that ray part. The first one went nice. Yeah, again, still flying through the air quite nice. Could be just down to the shape, I think. Oh, you got a treble. Yeah. So again, I'm not a natural ray gripper, but if you are, I think it's probably going to be a nice one for you. So there you go. That's the shop Hachette or Hachette. I'm not really sure. I think it's Hachette. I play on the word Hachette, maybe. I don't know. But really nice looking dart. And this shape, a couple of times now when I've tried it before, it does seem to fly quite smooth for me. So like I say, it's probably one that I should maybe practice with a little bit more, but with my elbow being iffy, it's hard to get any decent sessions in at the moment. I hardly had any thrown at all, maybe a few minutes here and there, so I'm not trying to push it with my elbow, so I just haven't got my throw right. But hopefully in a few more weeks, when I've had a bit longer rest with it, then I might start playing a little bit longer. But anyway, I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a better look at them, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.